Welcome to a series of videos called ERP II Benefits Realisation. My name's Andrew Norton and I'll be exploring some of the key issues facing organisations looking to implement an ERP II system. The insights revealed in this series of videos draws upon findings from a number of published sources. Firstly, this book entitled ERP II Implementation Delivering Benefits Realisation. Secondly, peer-reviewed journals and conference papers. This session is called How to Avoid Wasting Valuable Resources. An important part of change management is educating practitioners not to use ERP critical success factors not deemed to benefit realisation in an ERP II environment. The first question we need to ask is, why do we want to avoid certain traditional ERP critical success factors? Helping practitioners to avoid wasting valuable resources enables more attention to be paid to those critical success factors deemed to contribute towards benefits realisation. Issue 1 relates to the fact that this enables senior management to focus their efforts on more critical tasks. Some traditional ERP critical success factors have been found to be counterproductive in an ERP II environment and must be avoided completely. Issue 2 relates to the fact that this increases the effectiveness of identified critical success factors. Using resources effectively is pivotal in an ERP II environment. Often, critical success factor effectiveness is dependent upon the specific nature of its allocation. Sometimes it may be necessary to evaluate a critical success factor against several allocation combinations until the most effective allocation is identified. The second question we need to ask is, how do we avoid certain traditional ERP critical success factors? Issue 1 relates to the fact that many stakeholders influence the exact nature of critical success factor allocation. This ASF phasing model can be used to test the optimal allocation. Of the ERP critical success factors reviewed in literature to date, the CSF phasing model has identified 15 that were not considered critical for delivering benefits realisation in an ERP II implementation. The traditional ERP critical success factors to avoid are displayed on the following table. These have been evaluated within the context of the outlined research parameters. Top management commitment and support should be avoided from a process resource-based investment during the onward and upward phase, as the CEO can actually derail an implementation of this nature. IT infrastructure should be avoided from a process resource-based investment during the onward and upward phase, as benefits are realised by ongoing system support. Selection of ERP should be avoided from a technological, resource-based investment during the chartering phase, as suppliers can draw upon specific expertise should it be required. Team morale and motivation should be avoided from a process resource-based investment during the shakedown phase, as this may stifle innovation and creative thinking. Vanilla ERP should be avoided from a process resource-based investment during the chartering phase, as customization depends on the existing synergy to embrace customer-facing activities. Troubleshooting and crisis management should be avoided from a people resource-based investment during the project phase, as end-user resistance is far less prominent. Legacy system consideration should be avoided from a technology resource-based investment during the project phase, as historic data is often out of date and inaccurate. Data accuracy and integrity should be avoided from a people resource-based investment during the project phase, as parallel running causes more problems than it solves. Project cost planning and management should be avoided from a people resource-based investment during the chartering phase, as an ERP II environment benefits realisation should not be stifled by budget reallocation. Empowered decision makers should be avoided from a people resource-based investment during the shakedown phase, as democratic decision making has been found to be better. Steering committee should be avoided from a technology resource-based investment during the shakedown phase, as predetermined benchmarks are non-negotiable. Minimal customization should be avoided from a process resource-based investment during the chartering phase, as front-end mapping should alleviate many of these issues. Vendor tools should be avoided from a technology resource-based investment during the shakedown phase, as it is only the reporting services which require significant attention. Use of consultants should be avoided from a technology resource-based investment during the onward and upward phase, as end-user training and education should be an internal issue. Thank you. The next session is delivering training for highly demanding information systems.